As a vital part of the ecosystem and for promoting human well-being, woods can also be deemed as mysterious, magical, and a space of secrets that stimulates the human imagination. Sandra Keene states that trees provide a gateway into a wider world of spirit and magic that opens our souls to the power of Earth's rhythms. This imagery of creating a transcendent connection between humans and the planet forms from one of the most powerful symbols that embodies life and its subsequent mysteries. Woodlands continue to be served as vivid reminders of the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, a list of three that humans look upon with respectable fear when confronted with their fragility as a species. The sheer size of certain trees or areas of woodland alone continue to both baffle and revitalize the mind into conjuring up fantastical stories and visions. This natural attraction towards trees is mysteriously unexplainable in the material world, because it is ingrained within the human consciousness from a young age, and can only be explored by opening the soul and body to the rhythm of the trees. The access into this spiritual and magical world can be traced back to the first recorded piece of human interaction with the forest, titled the Tablets of Gilgamesh. Introduced as a shrouding canopy, the woods are portrayed as a place of secrecy and hiddenness during Gilgamesh and Enkidu's search for the divine figure of Ombaba. Even when gazing at the forest's entrance, the mystical atmosphere that has become synonymous with the lofty trees is ironically explored through the gratuitous attitude of felling woodland and extinguishing the forest spirit. Alexander Pope's Winds of Forest also invokes a mystical atmosphere through portraying trees as human-like figures that leave their woods as they are eager to contribute to the imperial might of Britain. Pope explores the juxtaposing idea that humans' relationship with the forests is founded on the possibility of exploiting them, but that once transformed into ships, they can be preserved and protected as if they are commodities. The personification of the living trees invokes the imagination as to what can be constructed from these invaluable resources if they all leave their home and bear Britain's wonder. In an ironic sense, this movement is still occurring at a dramatic rate in the modern age, with the high rates of deforestation measured across the globe. Now trees are presented more as necessities that have lost their sense of magic and mystery to arguably accommodate for humans' lack of understanding on them. There is an overpowering feeling of magical mystique and trickery that still emanates from woodland areas. The forbidden forest in Harry Potter with the guardian figure of Hagrid represents the bridge between man and nature. Despite assuming a mysterious and menacing significance from the start, this magical bridge can be crossed by humans becoming one with the forest in a maternal relationship. Forests can provide an environment to grow up and learn in, whilst its secrets become more known to society, and how to protect these spaces from the threat of deforestation. Encapsulating the unconventional link between humans' daily lives and the role of trees can be explored through both fictional and non-fictional examples. These include the tree of knowledge in the Bible, which holds something humans can use or exploit, but also dangerous at the same time if in the wrong hands. In Norse mythology, the tree of life Yggdrasil acts as a living, breathing object that enshrines and glorifies these holy constructions of nature by placing them in a fantastical position that can only be dreamt of. Forests can be deemed as a space of secret and of mystery. not least because they can become darker as the multitude of trees block out the sunlight. It is easy to get lost in them as there can be hundreds and hundreds of trees, which plays on the maze-like quality seen in Mirkwood Forest in the Hobbit trilogy. The meaning of the name, as from the beginning weighted down with a sense of gloom, symbolises the threatening but ultimately perplexing nature of woodlands. Humans accept this symbiotic relationship with the trees out of not truly understanding the reasons why. Instead, the stimulation of the human imagination from literature and film allows for an opinion as to why forests continue to be magically endearing.